Hi, this is Billy Joe. So, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you are a returning subscriber, you know I love y'all all so much. So, this this pick-a-pile is your person's point of view regarding the breakup. This is his or her point of view. You know, you have to keep in mind during the whole reading that this is their perspective. You know, everyone has their own viewpoint when it comes to things. So, the three piles we have for you. Pile number 1 is with the Wild Unknown Tarot. Pile number 2 is with the Fountain Tarot. And pile number 3 is with the Arcanum Tarot. So, you know I like to just go ahead and dive right on in and get started. So if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile option number 1. Hello, those of you that chose pile number 1. Let's see, what is your person's point of view regarding y'all's breakup? So, from the Wild Unknown Tarot, we have the Three of Cups. Now, most of the time in a reading, I see the Three of Cups as celebration, you know, party, getting together. Oftentimes, though, it does entail third party in the relationship, because cups have to do with emotions and love, and oftentimes it is a joyful card, but also sometimes it does represent third parties or someone being cheated on. And then we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups represents someone who is not satisfied with the way things are going. Also with this deck, with this, it has, you know, that picture of the moon. It has that mouse, the rat. To me, I don't know. The way I'm viewing it right now, you know, he's covering up those, laying on top of those cups. Like he's not expressing heartfelt feelings, bottling himself up inside, kind of pouting, you know, just being a real rat. And then we have the Mother of Swords. So the Mother of Swords is the Queen of Swords in this deck. And she's very wise. She's very intelligent. But she doesn't put up with any shit. So if you're lying to her or she feels betrayed, she's going to just cut you off. She's not going to deal with it. She's not going to deal with the drama. Okay? So, for clarifiers on this, I'm using the Energy Oracle cards. And then I have some cards from the Lover's Oracle and the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So to clarify Three of Cups, we have the number 33, Door to Romance. So, let's just look at these two cards for a minute. So, Door to Romance. So, usually I take this card as trying to unlock someone's heart. You know, the number 3 is very significant when it comes to especially divine counterpart connections and those that are in a spiritual connection. But when it comes to a breakup and it's signifying and clarifying the Three of Cups, which has 3 different birds there. There's 2 birds together, and there's 1 bird off to the side. Someone had a side chick or a side piece of ass, and, you know, they kind of looked outside and thought the grass was greener on the other side. So, someone here cheated. Okay? And clarifying the Four of Cups, we have the number 27, which is walking away. So, from their point of view, either you cheated, or they felt you was cheating, or this is the person that actually cheated. And possibly I'm getting at this other person cheated because they thought it was greener on the other side. They thought That looked a lot. Lots of times when someone is pursuing another person that's already in a relationship, they think, oh, I got the key to their heart. I'm going to give them all this love and throw all these little beautiful words and confidants at them. And, also when lots of times when couples are in a relationship and they're having problems or they're not satisfied, like obviously the Four of Cups wasn't satisfied with the way things was, so he just kind of walked away, instead of taking the problems that he had about the relationship to you. He took it to the third party. He shared it to the wrong person. And here he was. He walked away. He wasn't happy, wasn't satisfied. He thought he could get something better on the other side of that fence, and the other side of that door. So he just kind of, the Queen of Cups. He cuts you loose. So to clarify the Queen of Cups, we have the number 5, attachment. It's like, here she is. She's taking off this mask. She's got this shackle here, these chains. So definitely the Queen of Swords. So she's got this sword in her hand. And next to this woman with a chain. So basically, this person pretty much did a cord cutting ritual. They did something to cut those cords. They let go of the attachment and walked away. So some messages I have from the Lover's Oracle deck is, we have this card, and it says, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So they walked away because they felt like they could find something more passionate with somebody else. They thought, oh, I needed a fresh start. This looks like someone that I would be more compatible with. And we have this card. It says, only time will tell. So, it hasn't fallen apart yet. This other person they're with hasn't fallen apart yet. But only time will tell. And whether you and this person will get back together, again, only time will tell. And then they have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So they are starting to realize that the problems that you two shared was y'all's problems. The resentment that they built up against the connection was something that they should have discussed with you and been willing to talk with you about. And that way, you can't work things out and work through resentments and anger and, start the process of forgiveness if you're not communicating. Getting this person starting to actually realize that. And eventually, maybe in time, they may ask for your forgiveness. Whether you give that is your choice. So I hope this resonates. If it does, please like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. If you need a personal reading, all information is down in the description box. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to get moved to those that picked pile 2. Okay, those of you that chose pile option 2 with the Fountain Tarot. Let's look at their point of view, what happened in the breakup. Why did y'all break up? Why didn't it work out? What was going on? So forth. So from the Fountain Tarot, we have the Fountain card. So the Fountain in this deck represents the understanding that we are one with the universe. We are one with all sentient beings. All life. We are one with each other and one with the universe. Okay. And then we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords has to do, of course, with heartbreak, disappointment, sadness. And then we have the Two of Wands, having to make a decision. Having two options. To clarify these, I am using the Energy Oracle cards. And then I also have a couple messages from the Lover's Oracle and the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So to clarify the Fountain, we have, I actually had 2 cards for this one. Number 35, First Chakra, Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is a very powerful, very strong archangel. And He's a divine supreme. He is someone who, he's known to have his sword, the sword of Michael, and he is a protector. But with the first chakra, it has to do with foundations. So if you have the Archangel Michael protecting the first chakra, then it's to say this person felt like y'all had a good, strong foundation. They felt like the two of you had this very strong connection, especially when it's clarifying the Fountain card. And the other card that they had clarifying the Fountain card is number 38 for fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. So the fourth chakra has to do with the heart chakra, our heart, our love, emotion center. And Archangel Raphael is the angel, the archangel that protects universal love. So this person felt like y'all had this divine connection, this divine love between the two of you. They felt secure in their heart. They felt secure in the foundation, the physical foundation of the connection. So let's look and see what happened. So to clarify the Three of Swords, we have the number 21 can be broken down to the number 3, strategy. So they were making plans. Those plans got interrupted. I'm hearing, and what's drawing my attention is the coins over here on the side. It just seems like this person may have been more monetarily motivated. They may have been more motivated about their career, or whatever it was, they were making plans for the future. This person, I'm just really getting the energy that, lots of times, okay, this is what I'm getting. Lots of times, I'm just going to use, I'm going to say a guy, okay? Sometimes a guy, when they pursue the lady and they may romance her, spend a lot of time messaging her, blah, blah, blah. Once they get the girl, then they feel secure. They don't have to put as much effort into it. They're going to put effort into other things. And that's the kind of energy I'm getting here, is they felt secure here. They didn't think, they just kind of put you off on the back burner. Didn't really put too much effort in it. They was more putting effort into, other things, pursuing a career, trying to get the money right, whatever it was. And somehow in the process, they realized they hurt you. I'm really getting, they realized they hurt you. You felt alone. You felt abandoned. You felt you wasn't, we have, I love that book, The 5 Love Languages, because it makes a lot of sense to me as a water sign. I'm a Cancer, so, and my moon is in Aquarius, so to me it makes a lot of sense, to understand that we all have our own language of love. Your love tank wasn't being filled, and they recognize that now. The Two of Wands, to clarify the Two of Wands, is number 3, blossoming abundance. Again, that's making that choice. They made that choice that we'll go after abundance, to go after, profit, to go after those coins, their career, to try and build something of themselves. And they just kind of left you stuck. They if you needed attention, some people need affection and attention, and they wasn't giving that to you because their focus was somewhere else. It wasn't on the relationship. It was, and I'm just getting a sense that you probably walked away from them. Their point of view is probably that you walked away from them, or, y'all just kind of lost a connection here. Kind of a mutual walking away. But this person, they recognize that it is their fault that all this pain between the two of you. I did get a couple cards from the Lover's Oracle, and the first one I have is this one here, and it says, Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So they do want your forgiveness. And then we have this card here, and it says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Pile 1 talked a lot about forgiveness and resentment as well. So this person, they don't want you to harbor any hard feelings towards them. They really want you to heal and forgive them and then be able to heal as well. I'm just getting a real sense of sorrow with this deck. Hindsight is 20/20. If they could do things different, I really feel like they probably would. The card I got for you from the Soul's Journey lesson cards is worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So what I get from that is they do worry about how they hurt you. There's still that energy here of sorrow, of regret. So this person is regretful. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting. If you do need a personal reading, my all information should be down in the description box. Thank you so much. I'm going to get moved to those that picked pile 3. Hi, those of you that picked pile option number 3 with the Arcanum Tarot. So let's look and see what your person's point of view is regarding your breakup, okay? So from the Arcanum Tarot, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles talks about putting a lot of work in, a lot of effort doing the work. The 8 of Wands has to do with messages, trying to send that message out. So that does signify there was some kind of distance there. And then we have the 10 of Cups, which is ultimate fulfillment and happiness when it comes to love and relationships. It's kind of odd to get that in a breakup reading. So to clarify these cards, I have the Energy Oracle cards, and then I have a couple messages from the Lover's Oracle deck and the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So to clarify the 8 of Cups, we have the number 2, Journey. So again, even though it's clarifying the 8 of the 8 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Wands here, and which, that's funny, there's 2 8s there. Just now noticing that. And so both of them signify distance. This person possibly had to go off to go to work. Maybe they went off to work on themselves. Maybe they went off to work on their education, finances, but they had to take a journey somewhere else away from you. Okay, so with the 8 of Wands, that lets me know they were trying to keep in touch. They were trying to communicate. To clarify, the 8 of Wands was the number 29, the World. So with that clarifying communication, to me it's screaming the World Wide Web. So they may have sent you emails, may have sent you multimedia messages, they may have tried to connect with you on social media, just things of that nature. And then we have the 10 of Cups. To clarify the 10 of Cups, we have the number 49, Angel of Love. So, long distance relationships are very difficult. And when you're in separation, especially a physical separation, especially, even looking at the World card, you could have been separated. You may have been on a different continent. Maybe you're different cultures. And sometimes there's a little bit of, it's hard to connect that way. And I'm just getting those that it's going to resonate with this pile, that, there was some type of physical distance between you. And sometimes when we really want that fulfillment in love and another opportunity presents itself, we sometimes take that. And it just seems like this person possibly found their happiness with somebody else and started a family with somebody else. They really found love, or you did. But I'm really feeling like this person, they found love and intimacy and started a family with somebody else, and they're very happy. I know that's not something you would want to hear, probably, especially if you're still thinking about this person in a romantic way enough to be watching this video. But it does look like this person is happy, and their love is blossoming and continuing to grow forth. Some messages from the Lover's Oracle. First, we have this card, and it says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So one of the other piles had this card as well, and it just seems, but I'm getting a totally different message with this one. With this reading, I'm really getting that this person really wants you to be able to move on with your life, to be able to let go. Understand that this was a learning lesson between you, and they want you to be able to find your happiness as well. And then we have this card, and it says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So yes, they just want you to be able to accept things the way they are, and they want you to be able to release it and move on and let go. And in the Soul's Journey lesson card, we have abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I'm just getting that they already have that. With the Ten of Cups and the Angel of Love, we see that they already have this. What this is telling me is they want this for you. They want you to find your happiness and your abundance. They want you to be able to let go of this. So if you resonate with this, I do wish you all the healing. I am sending you healing energy so that way you can let go and find your happiness. If you need a personal reading, you can always reach out to me at my email address. All information is down in the description box. If you enjoyed this, if you resonated, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscription button, and make sure that you hit the bell so you can get notified of any of my future upcoming readings. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.